This weekend could change the Premier League. Arsenal and Manchester City are neck and neck at the top. Aston Villa are on a 5-game winning streak, and some massive upsets might be just around the corner. Who will rise? Who will fall? And which matches will shock the league? Stay tuned, because I'm breaking down every single fixture with predictions. Let's jump straight into it. Kicking things off, Chelsea host Everton at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have been struggling recently, losing 3-1 to Leeds in matchweek 14 and drawing 0-0 with Bournemouth in matchweek 15. Their attack has lacked sharpness, and defensive mistakes have started to cost them. Everton, on the other hand, are coming off a strong performance, beating Nottingham Forest 3-0 in their last match. They're confident, sharp on the counter, and have a midfield that can control the tempo. With Chelsea's recent struggles and Everton's momentum, I see this as a real chance for an upset. I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Everton. Next up, Liverpool host Brighton at Anfield. Liverpool have been scoring plenty, but they've also shown defensive issues recently, including a 3-3 draw against Leeds in matchweek 15. Their attack is still dangerous, but conceding goals has been a concern. Brighton, on the other hand, are solid on the road and very hard to break down, with quick transitions that can punish any defensive mistakes. So I'm expecting an entertaining 2-2 draw. Now we head to Turf Moor, where Burnley take on Fulham. And this is a big, but Burnley are coming into this one in terrible form. In their last 5 league games, they've lost all the 5 match. Their defence has looked shaky, and they've conceded a lot lately. On the other hand, Fulham have shown glimpses of attacking quality. They don't always win, but when they hit form, they can score goals. Given Burnley's defensive frailties and Fulham's ability to press and exploit weaknesses, I expect this to be a one-sided game. Fulham should have enough quality to break through, so I'm tipping a 3-1 win for Fulham. Next up, Arsenal host Wolves at the Emirates. Arsenal are still top of the Premier League table, but they're coming off a 2-1 loss to Aston Villa in their last match. While their form at home is usually dominant, this defeat shows they can be caught off guard. Wolves, on the other hand, have had a terrible season, sitting at the bottom of the table with very few points. Confidence is extremely low, their defence is leaky, and scoring goals has been a struggle. Despite Arsenal's recent loss, their quality and home advantage should be too much for Wolves. I'm predicting a 2-0 win for Arsenal. Crystal Palace host Manchester City at Selhurst Park. City are in fantastic form, coming off a 3-0 win in their last match, and now sit just 2 points behind Arsenal at the top of the Premier League table. This game isn't just 3 points, it's a chance for City to close the gap and really send a message to their title rivals. City have been clinical in attack, with a midfield that controls games and a forward line that can punish even the smallest defensive lapses. Crystal Palace, meanwhile, are competitive at home. They have solid organisation, a passionate home crowd, and players who can create moments of magic. However, they've struggled against elite opposition this season, and City's tactical discipline will test them like never before. Any small mistake could be punished immediately. I'm going with a 2-1 victory for Man City. Now we head to the Tyne-Wear derby, Sunderland versus Newcastle, one of the most intense fixtures in English football. Sunderland will be fired up at home. Sunderland, however, have had a challenging season. They've struggled for consistency and defensive stability, often conceding goals at key moments. While they'll fight hard and try to frustrate Newcastle, they simply don't have the attacking firepower or tactical discipline to dominate for 90 minutes. Newcastle, on the other hand, are in strong form and full of confidence. Their wingers are sharp, their striker clinical, and their midfield capable of controlling the game and exploiting spaces. Expect a fast-paced, end-to-end affair with intensity from start to finish. Sunderland will have moments where they test Newcastle, but the visitors should control the critical phases of the match and take advantage of any defensive errors, so I'm tipping a 3-1 win for Newcastle. Nottingham Forest host Tottenham at the City Ground. Forest have had a tough run lately, losing 3-0 to Everton in their last match. Their defence has been exposed repeatedly, which is concerning against a sharp Tottenham attack. Tottenham, on the other hand, are coming into this game full of confidence after a 2-0 win against Brentford. Their attack is in form, with wingers stretching the defence and a striker who can finish from almost anywhere. They're tactically disciplined and know how to control games on the road. Forest will fight hard at home, especially on the counter, but Tottenham's recent form, experience and quality should see them dominate key moments. Expect Forest to create a few chances, but Tottenham's sharper edge will likely decide the game. I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Tottenham. West Ham host Aston Villa at the London Stadium. West Ham are traditionally strong at home, using a physical and pressing style to control games. They rely on their midfield runners and wing play to create chances, but their defence can sometimes be exposed to fast counter-attacks, which is exactly what Villa excel at. Aston Villa, however, are in fantastic form. They're coming off an impressive 2-1 win against league leaders Arsenal and have won their last 5 matches in a row. Their confidence is sky high, Their attack is fluid and they are lethal on the break. Players like their wingers and striker are moving with precision, and their ability to exploit spaces behind high defensive lines makes them very dangerous. Tactically, this will be a fascinating clash. West Ham will likely try to press and dominate possession, forcing Villa to defend deep. But Villa have shown excellent patience, quick transitions, and creativity to break down even compact defences. Expect moments of brilliance from key attackers and possibly a tense, high-tempo game with chances at both ends. I'm expecting an entertaining 2-2 draw. Next up, Brentford host Leeds United at the Brentford Community Stadium. Brentford have been solid at home this season, using an organised midfield and clever build-up play to control games. They're dangerous on set pieces and counter-attacks, but their defence has been a little vulnerable at times, especially against teams who attack quickly. Leeds United, meanwhile, are coming into this match with confidence from their 3-3 draw against Liverpool in the last match. That result shows they can score against top-tier teams, but it also highlights their defensive vulnerabilities. Currently fighting to climb out of the relegation zone, Leeds will play with urgency, pushing hard to create chances while remaining susceptible to counters. This game promises to be fast-paced and open. Brentford will try to control possession, build structured attacks, and exploit Leeds' defensive gaps. Leeds, in turn, will look to attack quickly and take advantage of any mistakes, especially on the counter. Set pieces and moments of individual brilliance could also play a big role in the outcome. I'm predicting a 3-2 win for Leeds. We finish Matchweek 16 at Old Trafford with Manchester United hosting Bournemouth. Manchester United are strong at home, controlling possession, creating chances, and using their attacking players effectively, though they've occasionally been vulnerable defensively. Bournemouth, meanwhile, are coming into this match after a 0-0 draw against Chelsea. That result shows they can be resilient against top teams, keeping a clean sheet, but scoring has been a challenge. Bournemouth will need to be disciplined defensively and try to exploit any counter-attacking opportunities against a strong United side. Tactically, United will look to dominate possession, build patiently from midfield, and create chances, while Bournemouth will try to absorb pressure and hit on the break. Despite Bournemouth's recent resilience, United's quality, home advantage, and experience should allow them to control the key moments of the match. Expect tactical battles in midfield, a few counter-attacking chances for Bournemouth, but ultimately United's superior quality and home form should see them through. I'm predicting a 1-0 win for United. And that's my full set of predictions for Premier League Matchweek 16. Some massive wins, a couple of nail-biters, and a few potential upsets. It's going to be an exciting weekend of football. Do you agree with my scores? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I want to see if you think any surprises will happen. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a Matchweek breakdown. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Premier League action. Goal or no goal 90.